Now, I've already spoken to you about, well, this is this is Chrism, and I'd like to welcome you to this conversation about Christmas and Kundalini. I've spoken to you about the spinal cord and how that represents the tree, and with all the decorations like we have on the tree behind us, these represent certain skills, certain gifts, certain ornamentation, you might say. The divine health, the divine qualities. All of a sudden, a person can speak five different languages that they've never studied before. These types of qualities come forward within the Kundalini activation event, as well as the awakening. And so, as sacred masculine, Santa Claus goes down the spine, activates. Sacred feminine, Mrs. Claus, they both come up to the heart and to the head. The marriage is made, and the awakening event has occurred. But during the activation stage, you may be here in the ornamentation area. And this is very necessary because it allows you to clean out, it allows you to clean up, it allows you to purify yourself. It allows you to understand that, oh my gosh, I need to start self correcting away from pornography, away from uh, recreational drug use, especially away from alcohol, away from cigarettes, away from anything that is damaging the container of the divine that you are. And so, for during the activation, and the activation can last for years, you will be among these lights and these decorations on the tree, the Christmas tree that you are. You are the Christmas tree. Okay, you have to understand that. You are the tree. Are you water? Do you keep yourself hydrated? Do you eat good food, nutritious food, organic food? Um, what do you do to take care of yourself? Do you control your thinking? Do you self-correct away from some of the previous mentioned qualities, but also away from cussing, away from gossiping, away from hurting other people behind their back, hurting other people in front of their face? Do you self-correct away from these qualities? Very important that you do so. In this area back behind me here, these are the areas where you do that work. You do that work so that you clear the way for Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus to come up the chimney, marry at the heart, and reside at the head. Okay, so it's very, very important that you understand this. And I want to talk about elves. Elves are helpers. Sometimes people may feel that the elves are the ones that are dancing on the head, what people call head dancers. Some other people would consider them to be the reindeer, waiting for Santa to do his work down here, so that he can take uh, Mrs. Claus and Mr. Claus off on the way to deliver the gifts of grace to everybody. And this is what occurs, the gifts of grace to everybody. And I'm going to come back with part four and we'll continue this conversation.